Hello and welcome back to the 3 ENL Plus listening MOOC. Improve your listening skills through practice with your instructor, Professor Ghania Wahmish from the University of Oran 2. The second course is entitled Listening Comprehension Skills. This part will be focusing on listening activities mainly. As always, we begin with a quote revealing the field of the unit. Today, let's quote John M. O'Connor. Engage with your eyes and let people talk, listening with compassion. Say things like, let me know if this is what you are saying. Upon completion of this course, you will be able to familiarize with different types of activities, practice the different strategies through different types of activities, develop top-down strategies to enhance listening comprehension abilities, and differentiate between formal and informal registers. Reutilize schemata, i.e. your prior knowledge, to map into your own ideas and thoughts. And finally, move easily from listening to another skill. For listening activities, every listening exercise should aim to enhance one or more particular listening skill. It's possible for a listening activity to have multiple goals and aims. Among these goals and aims, recognition, you recognize by identifying particular elements of a message like sounds, types of words, and word forms. You can also target understanding the main idea by recognizing the more advanced concepts for overreaching themes. Another objective is related to producing, speaking or reciting the message out loud. It can be also in the form of orientation by figuring out key details of a message such as subject, genre, and context. Also, you can target grasping details by recognizing, supporting the information. Well, as a reminder here, do you remember that scheme? Have a look at it for the second time and activate your knowledge about top-down listening activities. How would you process listening? What are the top-down strategies used in listening processing? Let us refresh your memory in a few minutes. In the real world, you will be asked to do so many things using your English. Some of the English, of course, that you have learned in the classroom. You will need to get information to go, for example, from a particular point to another. You will need to follow instructions, maybe to listen to weather reports. Also, you need to be able to discuss certain topics after hearing about them. Certainly, the things are a little bit challenging for all non-native speakers listening comprehension. They are challenging for you as well. But the best way you can do is prepare yourself for practicing using top-down listening activities to check your comprehension. What we really need to do first is to help you activating your schema. In fact, top-down listening occurs when you activate your prior knowledge in order to make sense of what you are listening to. Schema or prior knowledge, a concept you have already known, is simply what you know about something. Have you ever come upon some people discussing a particular topic and having no idea about what they were talking about? Think about it. Surely you heard the words, pronunciation, and grammar structures, things that you do when processing listening through bottom-up strategies, but you didn't really know what the topic of exchange was rounded upon. That's because you had no contextual cues that permit you to associate the words, pronunciation, or grammar to other elements, making your understanding more easier. How do you feel at that time? Maybe confused or upset. Without context, you will be unable to really tell us what is being said. You will not be able to reply to. To sort out these problems, we may refer to pre-listening activities to activate your schema. You can use your prior knowledge to understand the context of what you are listening to. These activities can be predicting, ordering pictures, sequencing events, or identifying locations or contexts of exchange. Predicting by expressing your expectations of what you will be hearing. It will be sharing what you expect to hear from the royal family fortune, for example, telling your expectations about a business or a medical report. Ordering images also can help to be better prepared for comprehending what you will be listening to. We may refer also to comprehension questions. Listening to recordings then answering questions is a common activity. For example, you may be asked to express the purposes of the recordings, identifying who's talking, who's the target audience, and so on. Discussions are also ways which appear to be useful to check listening comprehension from a top-down perspective. Listening to dialogues, interviews, and reports should be dealing with topics of interest for the listeners to be fruitful. A last point to reconsider here is that of culture. The top-down listening strategies often require understanding the culture while the listening takes place. Sometimes, as non-native speakers of English, we face problems of comprehending certain television shows. I think it's very difficult to follow because we just do not know the other's culture. A good example of this is the old TV show, Friends. All that you need is to enlarge your knowledge about the American culture to delve into the nitty-gritty bits of things when watching these movies. Well, we arrive at the end. Thank you for watching.